What's up, guys? Game Nut here, and welcome back to some more Madden 16 Ultimate Team. And today for you guys, we're going to be continuing further on into our second season here of Ultimate Team. But as always, I did a little bit of stuff with my team before we actually get into the gameplay. So let's go ahead and see exactly what I did. So first things first, we're going to be picking up this Road to the Playoff Elite Doug Baldwin for about 12,000 coins. But I'm not using this Doug Baldwin from my wide receiver core on my team. As you guys are going to see here in just a second, the reason I needed this Doug Baldwin was to go ahead and complete our first team MVP set of this year in Ultimate Team. And obviously, as you guys can already tell, it is for the Seahawks MVP. We finished the last Elite badge into the set, and there you have it. We have a 93 overall left end Michael Bennett joining our team. And we also got an MVP Master collectible. Now, you guys know I've been looking to upgrade my defensive line for a while now, and I've been eyeing this card for a while, especially because, you know, the card art on this card looks incredible. I don't know what it is about this card, but it just looks so good. But I looked at his price on the auction house, and people were extremely overpricing it by a ton. So I looked at all the prices of the cards needed to go into the set for Michael Bennett, and it would have been much cheaper for me to complete the set. So obviously that's what I did. So we have ourselves a 93 overall Michael Bennett joining our defensive line. So looking at our lineup going into this game, everything has stayed the same on the offense. Of course, I am looking to upgrade our tight end position very soon as well. Looking onto the defense, again, everything has stayed the same except, of course, our new left end, Michael Bennett, 93 overall, joining the defensive line. And like I said, I don't know, that card art just looks so good sitting there in that lineup. But looking into our season now, we are currently 3-0, and we need to get 3 more wins to make the playoffs and 5 more wins to get the first round bye. But right now, I'm just focusing on trying to get those 3 wins and at least giving ourselves a playoff berth. So, first game of the day here, we are kicking off against my opponent. He is receiving the ball at the start of this game. That is actually flashback to Sean Jackson receiving that kickoff, and he barely gets back to the 20-yard line. So, first play for my opponent. I believe he has Marcus Mariota back there and LaShawn McCoy. So, he's going with the toss play, and Shady McCoy is already breaking a tackle, but he's only able to pick up about 6 yards on that carry. So, one play later on a 1st and 10. Back to Shady McCoy, and this time he finds the good hole, and he goes forward and picks up a 1st down. So, 3rd and 7 now, 2 plays later. You guys can see Mariota's trying to scan the field. He's rolling to the right side of the field. My defender left his tight end wide open, and he gets a ridiculous reception that puts him all the way down at the 18-yard line. So, 1st and 10, he's going with the screenplay. I was right there with Michael Kendricks. That should have been an interception. I mean, I don't know, so many times I'm there with the screenplays, but my guy just does not get the interception. 1 play later, Bo Jackson. That is a free Bo Jackson, by the way, not the 99 overall Bo. He goes ahead with the toss play and puts my opponent up 7-0 into this game. So, our first possession of the day, of course, we're going to hand it off to this guy, Walter Payton, and immediately my opponent's defense is there to shut him down, and I took the wrong hole regarding that. So, 2nd and 15, Keenan Allen across the middle of the field. A reception that should have only went for a couple of yards, but he's able to find a little bit of breathing room and almost get us the 1st down. So, on a 3rd and inches, my opponent figured I was probably going with the running play, decided to go with the passing play to Julio Jones, who gets a really nice reception going there, puts us all the way on the other side of the 50. So, back to Walter Payton, see if we can get him going, and he does. He finds the wide open hole, and he's putting us past the 1st down marker. So, a 2nd and 5. Back to Julio Jones, tries hitting him with a spin move, but he's at least able to go ahead and continue this drive by moving the chain. So, 1st and 10, back to Walter Payton, and this is what this guy's all about. You can just see him dancing around defenders, putting us all the way on the 5-yard line. So, 1st and goal, what are we going to do? Give it right back to this man who hits the wide open hole. He goes untouched into the end zone and ties this game up for us 7-7. So now, we're going to save a little bit of time. You guys can currently see it's 3rd and 11. We're in the 2nd quarter under the 2-minute warning. My opponent with Marcus Mariota is scanning the field. He throws this one up deep against Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And Calvin Johnson gets the aggressive catch as always. I mean, what's new? I mean, it happens to me at least once a game, always, every single time. And just like that, my opponent, we were having a good drive defensively against my opponent. He throws up the prayer, and Calvin Johnson gets the touchdown. So, very next play for our possession. As soon as I hit that button to throw the ball to my receiver, I regretted it instantly. And I just knew that was going to be an interception. I don't know why I did it. It was the biggest mistake. It was the worst read of my life. I don't know why I even hit that button. Like I said, as soon as I hit the button, I regretted it instantly and knew that was going to be bad for us. So, We're down 7-21 now. Looking into our next play. I tried feeding this to DeAndre Hopkins, and we throw an interception. And pretty much, I mean, that's pretty much going to be the end of this game. I went to this gameplay not prepared. I mean, usually I go into my matchups when I'm completely focused and I'm ready to play against my opponent. But you guys can see here, just back to Calvin Johnson. Just getting a stupid reception, and that was it. I had enough of all the craziness that my opponent was doing on me with all these stupid aggressive catches. And like I said, I just wasn't ready to go into that gameplay, and I don't know why I did. So I rushed it. I shouldn't have, and I regretted it. But going into our second gameplay, I said, you know what? I've got the coins. Screw it. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and pick up the Captain Travis Kelce and upgrade our current tight end, who is Travis Kelce. We're just basically getting an upgrade from our current tight end. So, I mean, I would normally go ahead and complete this captain set, but all of the prices in that set are just stupid expensive, so it's much smarter to go ahead and just buy him off the auction house. But we're not done upgrading there. We have to go into this gameplay with a couple of new additions to our team. So, moving forward, they put legend packs into the game, which dropped the prices of these legend badges. Finally, I've been waiting for these things to drop. They're always like 35,000 coins. You guys can see I picked it up for 24,000, but we're going to go ahead and pick up an offensive lineman, a left guard, a position we do not have filled yet. You guys can see here a 96 run block and a 92 pass block. Very happy about getting Steve Hutchinson at the left guard position on our team. So all we need left now is a right tackle, and our offensive line will be complete as of now. But moving forward, we are not done just yet with the legends. I mean, while the legend badges are cheap, I've got to go ahead and buy as many as I can to complete as many legend sets as I want. So we're going forward, and we're going to complete the set for Gilbert Brown, another defensive player for our defensive line. You guys can see a 92 overall defensive tackle. He's only got a 68 speed, but that's because he's a defensive tackle. But as you guys can see, he's got a 95 tackle and a 96 block shed. Very excited about this guy joining our defensive line. So as we look at our new updated lineup, we are currently a 90 overall. We've got Steve Hutchinson at the left guard position. We've got our new Captain Travis Kelce, 90 overall. Very excited about getting that guy. I mean, our Travis Kelce we had was a stud. I can't wait to see what this Captain Travis Kelce has in store. And then looking at our defensive line, we have Gilbert Brown at the defensive tackle position. So looking at our season now, we're 3-1. Still need 3 wins to get into the playoffs, but things are just a little bit harder now because we had to end up getting that loss. So second and final gameplay of this episode. You guys can see we are playing away once again against the Chiefs. We're starting things off by trying to feed it to Walter Payton. I took the wrong hole, and we are getting swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3 yards. Now, just a quick side note for you guys. I did not change my uniforms for this gameplay. I have no idea why my team is wearing these goofy looking socks right now. I mean, the only reasoning why I can think that they are is because it was Christmas time. They're trying to make things look a little bit festive. But aside from that, no clue why my team is wearing these really weird looking socks. But moving forward, a 3rd and 6. I'm already throwing a costly interception. I tried giving Travis Kelce some work just because we just picked up the guy. I tried getting him a little bit of receptions on our team, but obviously he was not open, and I'm already throwing a pick. But a 3rd and 1 from my opponent now. He tried going with the screenplay, and I was there to intercept it with Michael Kendricks and take that all the way to the house for 6 points. And I mean, finally, I intercept the screenplay. I mean, you guys know it. Every single time the ball is snapped, I look to see if it's going to be a screenplay. I look to see if that running back has run to the side of the field with 3 offensive linemen in front of him, and I'm going to be right there to shut it down. And, you know, 95% of the time when I'm in front of the receiver or in front of the running back at that, like, the ball always goes through my defender's hands or he drops the interception. But finally, one time for us, it happens, and we get the interception with it and take it for 6 points. So moving forward, a 3rd and 4 for my opponent. He's getting a good drive going for him. And look at these blocks for him, man. His receivers just pancaked all of my defenders and left him for a wide open lane into the end zone, tying this game at 7-7. So in our second possession now, 3rd and 9 for us. We're looking back to Travis Kelce once again. This time he's actually open, and he's getting a nice little reception. I mean, we've got to feed this guy. We just picked him up onto our team. We upgraded our tight end from the normal Travis Kelce. So I'm trying to get him a little bit of work. 1st and 10. I tried feeding him again. Obviously, as you guys can tell, it did not work out, and I'm just not playing good offense right now. So for my opponent, it is a 1st and 10. Looking like he's going to score, but Patrick Peterson says, give me that back. I will give you another chance on offense. And look at this. He's breaking a tackle, a missed tackle, and Patrick Peterson is running down the sideline but gets tackled by his shoelace. And I mean, what a crazy return on that interception, putting us at the 13-yard line. I mean, that was insane. But as you guys can see, it is a 4th and 3. I had to go for it. Just give it to Walter Payton on the toss play. I mean, I couldn't go 4 and out. I couldn't get a field goal. I had to go out and get a touchdown. And with that crazy interception and return by Patrick Peterson, he put us up 14-7 into this game now. But as you guys can see, we're still in the second quarter. 11 seconds left on the clock. My opponent doesn't have a running back in the backfield, so he's obviously passing the ball, and he gives it to Orlando Scandrick, our 4th cornerback on our team, and he gets tackled when there's 2 seconds left at the 17-yard line. And my opponent just gave me a Christmas gift. And before we go into the half, he gave us 3 points just like that and gives us a 10-point lead. So now it is 17-7. We are in the second half of this game, and it is a 3rd and 13 for my opponent. So looking to Dante Moncrief. I mean, that was against Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie again. I mean, this dude just makes bad play after bad play. I've never seen this guy really make any good plays. I've only seen him make a lot of bad plays for me. But 4th and 6, he's going to Doug Martin. Of course, he's going to complete it on 4th down. So 1st and 10 for him. He's moving down the field, getting a good drive going for him. Colin Kaepernick's going to step back. He hits us with a pump fake. He tries scrambling with the ball. And Charles Woodson lays the boom on him and comes up with the fumble, and I believe DeAndre Levy came up with the fumble recovery. And my defense is just playing spectacular football right now and keeping us alive in this game. So a 2nd and 10, we've got to get offense going. A little bit of a dangerous pass there to Keenan Allen, but he gets a really nice catch there. 3rd and 11. We're going back to Keenan Allen across the middle of the field. Wasn't really anything there for us, but you know what? I will take my 3 points. This is going to put us up by 13. 2 possessions against my opponent. He has to get 2 touchdowns to be able to even win this game. But the game was laggy, and the kick meter just wasn't working, and I missed an easy field goal because of a laggy game. So shout out to EA. Thank you for letting me miss that field goal. And what do you guys know? My opponent comes out, throws up the prayer, he completes it, and then very next play, a wide open receiver. And my opponent is looking like he is right back in this game at 14-17 now. So we've got a minute and a half left in this game. He's got the 3 timeouts. So I mean, all we really need to do is get a couple first downs, but obviously I'm going to skip forward over that. You guys can see I did get a first down, but he used all 3 of his timeouts, and there's 30 seconds left in this game. But guess who comes up with the sack? Gilbert Brown, our new addition on the defensive line. It is a 4th and 17 for my opponent now. He's only really got 1 shot left at this. Kaepernick is going to step back in the pocket, and he's not even going to give his offense a chance. And he's just going to throw that one out of bounds. So all that is left for us to do is take a knee, and we have earned ourselves a victory on this day. A terrible offensive performance, but the defense played phenomenal in that game. And we are now 4-1 on our current season. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode. I'm going to be pumping out these Ultimate Team episodes a lot faster now for you guys, especially because I'm off of school. The holidays were nuts. I apologize for the super long delay, you guys. I hope you all understand, but I'm going to pump out videos a lot faster for you guys now because I have a ton of time to make them. So hopefully all of you guys are ready for that. But once again, hope all of you guys enjoyed. Hope you all had a good holiday season, a nice Christmas, whatever it is that you celebrate. Happy New Year, you guys. I mean, this is the first episode that I'm uploading in 2016, but once again, you guys, hopefully all of you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to go ahead and let me know by hitting the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out, guys.